Hey world, just got a quick message. Uh, Had the most terrifying experience of my life last week. I won't go into details, but now I know what people mean when they say they are terrified or being physically followed for a lynching or a killing or something. Thank God for the awesomely superior police medical infrastructure around here. Everyone was just over the top, and I recovered in 2 days. Go Carlsbad PD. They're like the friggin' Knights at the Round Table or something, but with good hygiene. Fearless, professional, empathetic, clean cut, impeccable appearance. So that said, I'll continue. If you identify as American, that probably means on average you have that ache for violence deep in your bones. I've had it in spades, and it's extremely difficult to avoid it. It's just always there. We're ruled by cancer in the U.S., the crab, cardinal water, the moon. So soft on the inside, but hard as hell on the outside. More than ever, you see another person here not as a fellow citizen, but a foe, a mortal enemy, something to be just another competitor for resources, power, and in time's pleasure. If you identify as American Christoid, that means you're MAGA, signaling that you support our wars no matter what, even if it's genocide. Hence, you should simplify all your prayers by simply reciting, "Dear God, I don't care, Amen." Very simple. And add a little hammer mantra. Forgive is a stupid word. Forgive is a stupid word. I have to be honest, though, and I mean intellectually honest, that America probably has a very, very difficult road ahead in the next few decades. May indeed not make it. I remember overhearing a Lesh in a press kit at Starbucks years ago telling the attractive barista lady, "America will fall." That angered me at the time, but he is probably right. Multiculturalism, believing in everything, and thus believing in nothing. A multi-ethnic smorgasbord of the lamely named intelligence, community, and military industrial complex. Cartoonish economic inequality and lack of universal health care, along with plain old massive bad karma cubed, may signal the end for us. The white identitarian folks are still going to slam up against the huge FBI megastructure, and it's just going to get more ugly. And most of us know how sinister the feds can be, thinking Martin Luther King Jr. By the way, I don't get how the FBI is so wrapped up in foreign affairs. They're supposed to monitor us, not foreigners. They were founded to protect the executive branch against assassins under TDR, but I digress. But want to here address the germ of an idea for using all our genetic engineering powers to correct the most severe human genetic defect of all times, the painful birthing process of women. This has always bothered me. It was historically blamed on Eve's sin in the Garden of Eden, but now we know clearly that it's from human heads growing larger, now facing an increase in the size of the female pelvic birthing canal. My birth was painless, luckily, but historically women have died in excruciating pain giving birth, like 1 in 5 in Roman times, I think, or thereabouts. Can you imagine the terror of death women have been feeling all these eons of the prospects of dying while giving birth because the stupid men thought they deserved it? Just so damn depressing. I get depressed over it regularly. So we need a Manhattan project-sized project to correct it via genetic engineering. Perhaps the Chinese could take the lead. We could all call it the Goddess Project, or the Queen's Mandate, or perhaps after some Hindu goddess's name, like whatever they call the cow or bovine. They're sacred animals since they give us milk. I totally see that. Just a beautiful belief system there in elegant synthesis with nature, living in elegant synthesis with nature. No one should eat beef. We should cease being beef eaters and extremely careful in our mosquito-esque or parasitic extraction of milk. So when we can finally give birth, give birth as easily as most cows or elephants or, or most of the other mammals do. By the way, we know we are descended from fish simply by the structure of our eyes. Very weird. No limitation. Weird, no. So all women can have just beautiful, lovely, sexy birthing hips and live um, vastly happier and healthier lives without fear of death. Perhaps reversing Eve is a good good name, and we have an abundance of female comics in. That's we all. We're seeing a lot of amazing female comics out there. Something snappy. I could call it the Big Bush Project instead of whatever you call the fetish or for tininess is called for men. I never understood that. But I love pussy. I'd be dead without pussy. I'd be if I offended pussy too much. I'm half pussy myself. I think about it all the time. Never had better orgasms in my life, though. No matter what men say, man's god is pussy. Always been that way, always will. For women, their god is love and security. So let's all really care for women, liberate them from this insanely cruel mistake of nature. We are living examples of tons of similar genetic flaws. I'm good. Only 5 minutes. Okay, good. All right, peace out, world. Bye.